Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well today. Um, California is a hot mess, and I feel horrible for those people that are losing everything, just as I felt horrible for those people that have lost everything and are still suffering on our other coast. These are tragic events, and we need to focus on those people. We need to remember how Congress treated um, the emergency aid that was to go to the hurricane victims, and they refused to pass that bill. What are they going to do when it comes to California? Because the Poopy Papaya, who will be our next president, is not focused on the people of California. They're Americans, taking care of Americans. He's talking about Gavin Newsom resigning and just off the wall stuff instead of talking about the Americans. See, he did this once before when he was president. He had to be talked into helping a part of California that he thought weren't his supporters. His staff had to bring information to him to prove to him that there were Trump supporters in that area that needed aid before he would send it. So I hope that doesn't happen because it will take an act of Congress to help Americans. And I think this is where people do not understand how government works. You vote in representatives, okay? These representatives are to represent your district, your area, your state in government. Now, they are supposed to have your interests at heart, and they don't. As you see, lots of the representatives in Congress have been found to be sexual criminals, alcoholics, drug addicts, just criminals. You have MT Rex, who claimed that Biden caused the horrific hurricanes in our area on our coast. That Biden seeded a hurricane that could be seen on radar before it hit. Congress refused to send the extra money to that area. You need to really understand that because now MT Rex has put in or has her people making legislation to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico because the Poopy Papaya, the Maniac Mango, whatever you want to call him, has decided that we should change that instead of focusing on the people of our country. It will be millions of dollars for hearings and everything involved in changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico. That could be going to the people on the coast, that could be going to the people of California that need it, could be going to help people who are freezing to death outside that are homeless. But nope, we want to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico. Well, he's already said he wants to change the Denali Mountain in Alaska to Mount McKinley. act of Congress. You vote them in, you listen to their conspiracies, and then they spend money on things that don't matter. But they say they're for you. Congress is where the purse strings are. So when you want to blame a president, blame the Poopy Papaya. Because he is who is dictating Congress and has for the past how many years? The Biden investigation that went nowhere, but cost taxpayers millions of dollars because MT Rex put it in the day after he was inaugurated. Costing the taxpayers money that could be going to the causes that they have voted for the people of America. Really? Is that what you voted in? You voted in to go to war with Panama, Greenland, Canada, Mexico? I thought you said that he was a peace president. He would bring peace to the world because God chose him to do so. Are you insane? What you have unleashed is absolutely the opposite of a God chosen man. Are you kidding me? He is the most corrupt, failed businessman, but you all think he's great. And then I'm going to bring up this story again. He went to Congress or the Senate and tried to have Native Americans blood tested who owned casinos because they were in competition with him. And I want to bring this up all the time because no one else brings it up. That's taking blood from another person to prove their heritage. You're okay with that? Are you okay with that? I mean, he started the crap about Obama, right? Heritage. He was born in Hawaii. He presented his documentation, and the narrative stuck. Remember when McCain took the microphone away from the woman who wanted to start stuff about Obama? That was a stand-up Republican. I don't see anymore. You can give Liz Cheney all the awards you want. She's a vile human being. She's just trying to save her butt. Because Trump's coming after her. And you gave her an award for that? Okay. Whatever. I don't agree with that. It's quite a slap in the face for everything that Cheney has done to the people of our country and pushed Trump's agendas that were crazy and talked about after-birth abortions, which is absolutely insane and not real. If you believe that, that's okay. Whatever. You know, he's not running anymore. He won. But he's still feeding you crap and promises and craziness. He did promise to lower grocery costs. He did promise to make America first and take care of our people. But instead, he's talking about changing the name of a mountain, changing the name of a body of water, taking Greenland, taking Mexico, taking Canada, taking Panama. And you're rationalizing it. How can you rationalize the irrational? Because you're not a godly person. You're a liar. You're a grifter. My goodness. And he still puts these little products up for y'all to buy. Better stock up on them because they come from China. It's not going to be pretty because I'm going to tell you something. Resistance to this administration must be taken seriously. because a lot of people are going to be hurt, criminalized for no reason. And I'm putting it back on you, not knowing anything about how government works and being spoon fed these conspiracies that have caused you to go over the deep end. And now we get to watch this in real time. Our country is now stained. We are going to be partners with Putin in world domination. And if you don't see that, well, then I don't know what the heck you're looking at. Because it's very, very clear. Putin is land grabbing. Trump wants to land grab. They'll work this together. Our allies are preparing against us. New trade deals, our economics, that will cause a problem. Absolutely. So everything that you've been promised economically speaking is not going to be what it is. And those people that twist and turn it because Elon Musk said, well, it has to get worse before it gets better. No, it's going to get better for you because that's where all the money's going, is to pay off these very wealthy donors, because now we're in a deep state. It's not helping anybody but them. Rationalize the irrational. That's what I see happening. And it's mind boggling. It's bizarre. I live in bizarro America. This is not the America I grew up in. This is not the America that should be. This is crazy town. Only times two worse. Rationalize everything you want to and try to twist it in your mind. Well, he said this, but we knew he meant that. No, you didn't. Maybe you did, but not those little old ladies that were in line voting. What's going to happen to them little old ladies in line voting when they can't afford their groceries? And Congress does decide, hey, you know what? Screw you. We're going to try to screw these people as much as possible because it's going to line our pockets. That's not taking care of American people. What he promised you was taking care of American people. What he's giving you now is lining his pockets in the deep state. Land grabs, changing names of things, spending money on things that is not for the American people. Go ahead and rationalize it because it's irrational, it's crazy, it's bizarro. But I got to get back out there because we are in the single digits this morning and I've already done one round. I need to get out there and do another. I have my rubber boots on. Not happy with that. They are killing my knees, by the way. Well, maybe it's the snow I'm tromping in. You'll have a great day. Hugs from a distance. Make sure you have your thoughts and hugs and everything for the people in California and hope that they get taken care of. It may take an act of Congress. Bye, y'all. Hugs from a distance.